welcome to the fourth episode of the H-Bomb and J-Rock unboxing show.
I'm Henry, H-Bomb Higgins.
And I'm Josh, J-Rock Higgins. And today we're opening 3 DC figures, specifically Harley Quinn, Catwoman and Two-Face, all from different ranges.
So, with regards to that, we have Harley Quinn from the Bombshell range, and Lucia. We have Catwoman from the Arkham Knight, specifically the Arkham series, but the Arkham Knight version. And we also have Two-Face, comic book version by Greg Capullo. Now, J-Rock, which one should we open first?
We should open Bombshell's Harley Quinn.
Okay.
Put them.
There you go.
So, these boxes are relatively easy to open and they come with a lot of accessories.
Okay. This one here.
So now to take them out of the plastic.
Okay. It's a nice little box. You could even use as a display.
It looks like the Harley Quinn has 2 wires, but all the accessories are just put in with some tape.
Okay, so we have a mallet. For obvious reasons, it's Harley Quinn.
We have...
Hold on.
We've also got 4 spare hands. And there will be pictures at the end to show them. We've got a gun.
And the gun has a little Batman hanging from it there, which is kind of cute. Again, you'll see better at the end of the show.
And as I said before, there are wires on the Harley Quinn. But they're not as hard to get off as the ones with the first episode. Untie them and take them out. So this Harley Quinn comes with obviously red gloves, and well, you probably know if you have seen Bombshell's Harley before. So this Harley Quinn has articulation on the head, which twists, on both elbows, which bend, both wrists, which twist, both shoulders, which go up and down and twist. The knees bend, and there are no articulation on the feet.
Okay. And she also has articulation at the waist, which can bend up and down, but no twisting motion there. And like we said, she comes with a number of accessories and a number of spare hands, so she can be holding the gun. One here is she can be throwing the peace sign. So again, we will look at that in more detail with the pictures at the end of the show.
The next figure we're going to open is the Arkham Knight Catwoman.
Okay, if you're ever using a craft knife yourself, make sure you're careful.
So, this Catwoman comes with another 4 spare hands. The figure itself, which is also wire tied in with 3 wires this time instead of 4, and a whip. Oh, 2 whips actually. Let's see.
Okay, one of the whips is solid, and it's obviously just for displaying in her hand when it's coiled up, whereas the other one is obviously loose. And from there, if you can see it there, you can see it better there against the white of the door, then it's obviously, you can pose on a number of different ways. Probably should have rethought the black on black when we're doing Catwoman.
Yeah. So, as I said, there are another 4 hands. One of them is a closed fist. And again, there'll be pictures of this at the end. There's, the looks of things, another closed fist. And 2 open hands. One for the solidly and one for the non-solidly. And finally, we have Catwoman. Catwoman comes with articulation, twisting on the head, bending on the elbows, twisting on the wrists, twisting and going up and down on both shoulders, articulation on both knees, and articulation on the upper part of her legs.
Okay, so you can go next to Harley.
And now the final figure, we have Two-Face. So, Two-Face, he comes with 2 guns and his hand is holding a little coin, as he always does. So it looks like every figure has wire tied in, or has been wire tied in. Two-Face does not come with any spare hands, just the 2 guns which you can put in his main hand. And Two-Face has articulation, twisting on the head, up and down on the shoulders, bending on both elbows, twisting on both wrists, bending on both knees, and a little bit of articulation on the part of his legs.
Okay, now he's dressed in a colour-coded, obviously, 2-tone, black and white suit. A really nice touch is that the suit is black on one side with a white shirt and a black tie. And on the other side, which again you'll see in more detail at the end of the show, it's a white suit with a black shirt and a white tie. His right hand, as J-Rock said, is holding his infamous coin, which, even though it's ridiculously small, obviously for the scale, has been marked on one side, so it has its good side and bad side. He has 2 guns, but only one hand that can hold a gun. So it does seem a bit redundant that he has 2, but of course he's Two-Face, he's got to have 2. And he is very detailed and actually quite gruesome on the burnt side of his face, especially the eye area, which you will see in more detail as we obviously go on with the show. And they are going to join the Rogues Gallery behind me in the Belle Reve section of the collection, and over the course of the shows going forward, that is going to become very populated and hopefully grow with more diorama pieces rather than just the figures. I do have some plans, which I'm not going to reveal right now because they're in early stages, to make it much more of a scene than simply a backdrop. So yeah, with the Two-Face figure, as I say, he's very, very comic book accurate. Obviously there's been lots of different versions, but it definitely works. Catwoman is very accurate to the Arkham series, specifically the Arkham Knight, as she's from here. Costume is pretty much spot on. As I say, she has a number of, she has spare hands to go with the costume. And the Harley Quinn is very colourful in the bombshell style, as the bombshells are, they're obviously a unique style for the characters, and there are a number of the characters that are included in the bombshell range, including Wonder Woman, Poison Ivy, Catwoman, Batwoman. Pretty much all the females of the main DC roster are included in that range, so we may get to them at a later date. And as I say, they come with a number of accessories, so very good quality. These, as with a lot of the things that I've purchased, you can get in home bargains if you're lucky. These particular ones I got from Amazon, which is a good place to obviously shop for action figures and collectibles. It's updated very regularly. Sourced from a number of providers and shippers, and delivery was very quick. They were ordered and paid for, then delivered in roughly 2-3 working days, and it was free postage on them as well, which is pretty good. So I'd recommend that. J-Rock, which of the three is your favourite of the figures?
I think my favourite would be the Harley Quinn.
And why would that be?
One, because it's obviously the most colourful out of them, and two, she comes with a lot of accessories.
She does come with a lot of accessories. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of the H-Bomb and J-Rock unboxing show. Again, we're on episode 4, so thank you very much for sticking with us. It's early days, we are improving, and things will get better as we go along, as previously discussed. There will be upgrades to the studio with better lighting, better camera work, better microphones as the show builds. But thank you very much for taking the time to view this video today. If you haven't seen any of the previous videos, please go and just have a quick watch of them, 10-15 minutes of your time, that's all it will be. And we will be back next week with hopefully the mystery box that was supposed to be this week. As I mentioned last week, it was going to be a mystery box. However, some postal delays meant that didn't get here, but I have been confirmed that it will be delivered on Tuesday. So it will be here, and I will have to have it sitting here for 5 days without being able to look into it. So next week, you'll be as surprised as I am with whatever's in the box. So thank you very much again. This is H-Bomb saying goodbye.
And this is J-Rock saying goodbye.
See you again soon.